Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Last time, Joker was apparently executed and sent to the frickin' Shadow Realm. But Joker and all of his friends knew of the true traitor's intention. And speaking of the traitor, it was none other than frickin' Pancake Boy, Goro Akechi. Oh boy. That was definitely fun, realizing that our justice ended by the hands of the great detective, or so it would seem. So in other words, even though Joker is considered to be dead, it was greatly exaggerated. Because Joker and everyone thought ahead, we came up with a plan, and everything succeeded, somehow. But due to the truth serum being a thing and all of that, it kind of fogged up Joker's memories. And the plan, it would have fallen apart if we would have made the wrong decisions. Thankfully, we know exactly what we needed to do, and thus the plan executed fairly well. So in today's session, after recovering and being resurrected from the dead and all, we found out that there is someone else who's pulling the strings behind the scenes. And what's more is that Akechi is working for this individual. That individual being Masayoshi Shido, aka the big bad politician who is like a worse version of Donald Trump and Joe Biden combined. So in other words, he's kind of like a dictator, like in frickin' North Korea. Okay, probably not that far, but still, you get my point. Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. Nope, no need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine. And I guess if they report your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a phantom thief. They can't really go announcing what the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. That sounds familiar. For anyone who's watched One Piece knows what I'm talking about. At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? Only a little.
Sorry.
Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the phantom thieves. I'm right there with you, Mona.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
I would say so. And funny enough, Futaba is pretty much recapping exactly what just transpired. So for those of you who missed the previous stream, well, there you go.
It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Sure, definitely.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
Yes, please.
Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
Yeah, you definitely are on a roll, and this is quite interesting. Please, do go on. Seriously, I want to hear how this ends.
Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough.
How so?
I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan. The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now?
Yes, please.
Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, and it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end. Thankfully, Sai Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done.
Thank you, Futaba. And thank you, everyone. Honestly, I don't think Joker would have been able to pull off this plan by himself. Seriously. And by the way, if you were completely lost in that entire thing and you missed something, you can always talk to Futaba again and just have her re-explain everything, if you so desire. That's up to you, though.
I'm gonna head back then.
I guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? Sure.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
I don't blame you.
I'll stay with you until the very end.
I'm glad.
Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
How so? Guess we'll find out in the morning. Now then, on to the next day. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero! I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. How about bite me?
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, The current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
You damn right, Ryuji. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thank you. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Also, around this point, depending on who you established a confidant with, and also how high you managed to raise their confidant rank, they may get in contact with Joker, showing their concerns about Joker's supposed suicide. So, yeah. There you go. They're all just checking up on Joker, making sure he's okay, and making sure that the news reported is nothing but fake news, if you know what I mean. I mean, if it aired on Fox or CNN, then yeah, most definitely is fake. I'm kidding, of course. Moving on. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down! You're in class! Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Kazui's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez. What do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. True that. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. It's all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. A message from Ouya. Some crazy stuff is going on with the Phantom Thieves. Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry. Really? That's good. It's chaos over here because of the Phantom Thieves. You're still alive, so you must be scheming something, right? I gotta prepare myself for one more mountain. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm busy, so I'll talk to you again later.
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it here. I didn't hear. But don't try... Bleh. You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's the day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. I mean, yeah, that is very important, considering the circumstances and everything going on. Have you guys figured out the keyword for Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all that weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's a subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How can we even understand what's going on in the mind of such a horrible man? Excuse me. Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we could just go in there and try to talk about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Banjo-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Banjo-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Sure. That should be pretty easy to do.
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Alright. Don't worry, Sojiro. We'll be fine.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met. What about a mansion?
I don't think so.
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
No.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out. I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Sounds like a good idea.
Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
Pretty much.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
Sure.
We should all think about this tonight.
I agree. Maybe we'll be able to come up with a new plan within the next in-game day. Who knows?
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Who's talking?
Exactly.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Too true. I tried looking Shido's interview up online. They're all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he's a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specifically appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he's also won a contest for whom people would like to have as their boss. God, I can't read today. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
What a load of crap. Am I right? Shido's reputation is truly astronomical. It's preposterous. This isn't the popularity level of a normal politician anymore. What's so great about him? I seriously don't get it. He's a strong leader who protects his citizens, well, supposedly. Is everyone blind? We'll just need to shed light onto who he really is. By the way, is it okay if my sister joins us tomorrow? She's hoping she can be of help as well. Fine by me. Okay, I'll tell her that. Okay, we'll figure out the key words tomorrow for sure. What's with all that love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. I definitely agree with you there, Mona. It's as if they're treating Masayoshi Shido as the Messiah! Am I right? I mean, really, come on, man. It really is dumb, if you ask me. It's time we show Shido who's boss and snap the public out of the trance they're in. Definitely agree with you there. Unfortunately, we can't go out right now, so really the only thing we can do is, well, make some things, go to sleep, etc., etc. As far as what I'm gonna do, we can't make any curry this evening, which kind of stinks, but that's alright. We can still do some training if we wanted to. Which I may do just that. And since I can't make curry, I might as well see if Kawakami's here. Let's see if Kawakami will do it.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you, Kawakami. I'll handle the rest, so why don't you take care of something else? It's kind of strange how she acts like normal, even though in this situation, Joker is technically supposed to be dead. In the Persona 5 the animation, I think they do address this a little tiny bit in passing, where Kawakami actually comes over one time while Joker is working on infiltration tools. But even so, still kind of interesting to see nonetheless.
Oh, you want to do it?
Anyway, let's do some training. Not much else we can do.
Yes.
Alright, time to get to work.
All right.
Another 9 HP. I'll take it. To be fair, we haven't done any physical training in a while, so there you go. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. Then you probably haven't met Trump or Biden. Let's go, Brandon. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please, let me know. Everything is okay. I'm fine. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Thank you. We'll definitely see each other again real soon. As far as when? Probably within the next in-game day or two. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive, don't worry. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. It's nothing but phantom thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anyone has figured out the keyword. I'm sure we'll figure something out relatively shortly.
Last one. Diamond mine. No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to diet building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Hello, Akechi.
Goro Akechi.
Him and his stupid composed face.
Burn.
Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
I would say no.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
And who hasn't?
Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
Not just that, but he may also know the face of the Phantom Thieves. And even if he didn't know, he probably would kill them all on the spot. Public execution style. Who knows? I mean, politicians a lot of times are corrupt people. I mean, sure, not everyone's like that, but I'm just saying. If you want to disappoint everyone, become a politician.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either. Well, we do have an adult with us.
That's true.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
Yes. Pretty big problem.
Ruckus outside.
Ruckus.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait.
Great.
Did he just say Shido?
That he did.
He did!
Oh boy. Now Joker's starting to remember who Masayoshi Shido is. It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
What do you... Oh boy. He's definitely being reckless right now.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
I would say yeah.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
Look at that self-proclaiming prick.
The burden of the next generation can be proud of their country, so our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Good lord, this really is turning into North Korea. Ha! I'm joking, of course.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
Jesus, dude.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, asshole.
It is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's the reason why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Oh yeah, for real.
Aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Yeah, best not make a scene.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
It's true.
God, what the hell's going on here?
More than you'll ever know.
Already a politician then. Yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Definitely agree with you there.
My ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
It's true.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
I would say dictatorship.
Full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Definitely agree with you all there. That'd be for true. The guy behind everything turned out to be your archenemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. That seems like a good idea. We have yet another reason to fight now. This really gets my blood pumping. True that. And unfortunately, again, we can't really go out or do much of anything at the moment. It really sucks, but even so. We have to think about tomorrow. We can go out another time. Yeah, it really sucks, but it is what it is. But hey, good news is we can make some curry this evening. Coolio. So,
Make sure your clothes up.
I'm gonna have Kawakami do it, just because, we might as well do a little more training with Joker, if you know what I mean. Alright.
Oh, you want to do it?
By the way, you can technically go to sleep after you have Kawakami do something for you. Although, that would be kind of a waste if you ask me. I mean, sure, sleeping does have its benefits of raising a random social stat, and may even raise points of a confidant, but it's purely random. So really, there would be no point in sleeping after asking Kawakami to do something for you. But that's just my opinion. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. I wouldn't say that. Alright, on to the next day. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I mean, Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san, too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're all being lied to? We have to do something. Definitely agree with you there, On. Hopefully we'll be able to do something real soon. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Don't worry, everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Thank you, my friend. I'll definitely be needing you again real soon. Well, not need, per se, but we'll definitely hang out. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? No problems here. So you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? Sure thing, Sojiro. We'll be careful. We have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. Mm-hmm. That's definitely for true, as the clock is counting down towards our inevitable doom.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Is it a ship? Hello!
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. Alright, do it.
Done and done. Time to begin our infiltration of Shido's palace. The so-called Messiah of Death. This is gonna be fun.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
That is true.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
Oh my.
The hell?
Damn, this is incredible. Incredibly messed up, if you know what I mean. Sweet Jesus.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Damn.
This is bullshit.
It is.
A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
He probably wasn't.
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
Definitely agree.
We're gonna take his treasure.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Definitely agree with you all there.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Banjo be disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in a disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this! Time for the infiltration to begin! And since Akechi technically was a part of the active party by the time we left, yeah, we're going to need to reassign a fourth party member, and that person, I'm going to choose Makoto. I think it's pretty obvious as to why. Anyway, it's time to head in. Time to head into Shido's palace. The yacht of, I don't even know. Masayoshi Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. Off we go. And I will say this as well. Shido's Palace definitely has some of the best music in the entire game for its main theme. It's really catchy and just, so good. Hello Taz, welcome, and it's good to see you too. Welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be phantom thieves like Noir was with the beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like...
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people. There's definitely something else going on with these people as well, so that's something to look into. It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone. You never know in a place like this what we may encounter, so be prepared for anything. And when I say anything, I really mean anything. But as far as locating any sort of treasures around here, that shouldn't be too hard. Joker! An enemy! Ugh, it's attacking us with all these people around. They probably see this as nothing more than a frickin' show. Knowing Shido and his messed up cognition, that's probably the case. Anyway, as far as this thing is concerned, the guard dog of Hades, it's weak against ice, it drains fire-based attacks, and has a resistance against nuclear-based attacks. So in other words, Yusuke, wreck his face. Goodbye. Goodbye. Damn, that was good.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Well, what do you know? I was right. They do see this crap as a show. Oh, man.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
What's with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
Definitely agree with you there. That is for certain.
There's a treasure chest. I'll reveal your true form.
Didn't quite mean to do that, but whatever works. Time for a slaughterfest. Whoops, wrong target. I meant to do this. That was my mistake. Goodbye. Another one down. On to the next.
Okay.
Huh? Done already?
Yeah, that was a pretty disappointing encounter, not gonna lie, but whatever. Might as well show off every once in a while, am I right? Goodbye.
I found a chest. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do, Joker? I think it's pretty damn obvious, Makoto. Aren't you supposed to be the brains of the operation here besides, Mona? Oh, hi, how you doing? I'm surprised I still managed to pull that off. Heavy wind damage to all foes. Nice. Alright, what we got next? Considering that Joker's level is nearly level 70, I'm pretty sure pretty much every single enemy around here is all gonna be, they're all gonna be highlighted in green. So in other words, we'll be able to insta-kill them super easily. Man, I love insta-kill. At least in Royal. I haven't played the OG Persona 5 though, so I can't really say. Alright. Obviously, as we progress further into this place, the enemies will become more and more difficult. In fact, if this is your first playthrough, then this will definitely be the hardest palace yet. So, again, be prepared for anything. If you haven't done enough grinding in Mementos, then, oh dear, you're going to be in a world of trouble. And let me tell you, it ain't going to be fun. Show me the money, my friend. 11,866 yen. Not bad at all. Give me more. Oh, more friends, eh? I'm okay with this. Even if they do appear. Not a big deal. Why? Because it means more experience. Well, that certainly sucked. Time to get wrecked.
Make way for the fist of the Phantom.
Nice. Oof. Wow, that's not good. I'm honestly surprised that Yusuke survived that attack at all to begin with. Honestly, he got kind of lucky. Perhaps it also helped that he had the skill withstand take effect there. There we go, he's done. Gotta say, that was a little scary, but honestly, that wasn't the worst thing ever. This is what I mean about not letting your guard down. Definitely gonna keep concentrate for sure. One of the best skills in the entire game. As far as what I'm gonna be replacing, though. You know what? Goodbye. Medium physical damage to one foe 2 to 3 times. That ain't too bad. You know what? I'm gonna replace this.
Okay.
Okay. That was a little rough, as I have mentioned earlier. Anyway, before we head on off to the next room, there is some exploring left to do up here. It's kind of optional if you want to come up here to grab a few additional treasures, but even so, still worth it regardless. The treasures always are useful, in some capacity, whether it be getting some additional cash or other means. I can sense the treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys. So in other words, the treasure is literally right in front of us. What do I mean by that? It's just behind this door.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Past? What's going on? Was that Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha! So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote, one in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
I don't know.
Let's just go about this rationally. It's so we can proceed forward.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
Fair enough.
At least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Sounds good to me. You know what they say, intel wins wars.
Well then.
It looks like everyone's taken off to go gather intel. There's no doubt. I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. We'll definitely do just that. At this point, everyone has temporarily left the party, but even so, we'll reunite soon enough. Is this a map of the ship? We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us. Thankfully, this map is literally right out in the open, so cool. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. Yes, that must be why he can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not easily seen either. But why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming. Beyond this door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. It looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us. Well, at least that's what we've gathered so far. There's still more to find, that's for sure. Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery! A high-class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed! Most certainly! Hey, these guys are totally ignoring me when I try to talk to them. Do I look that much like I don't got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something? I don't think so. I think there's more to it than what's being said here.
Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
There is. There is a safe room, but unfortunately we can't enter until we speak to everyone, so let's keep moving. You're some kind of sadist for making me go into get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm going to avenge my mom. So, have you learned anything? I'm going to say no. How about you, Haru? I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remain silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during Father's business relations. Fair enough. My, even Mr. Ooze is a VIP. I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support him from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him a bit better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdowns business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from the 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. That is a very real possibility. Anyway, let's find Yusuke. Although, heading up here, there's a shadow. Causing a commotion might ruin our ability to gather intel. Let's leave it alone for now. So even if we wanted to go up there, we can't really do that just yet. We have to wait until we gather our intel. So that is the president of a TV station. Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite a large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. By the way, I've gathered some information on the VIPs. We should discuss later. We gathered a good amount of info. We might want to regroup and go over it all now. How did it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either. I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here. Ooh, it's close! Perfect. Let's go over our intel there.
Joker.
We gotta head over to the safe room so we can, discuss and stuff. Yeah, really? I mean, you just said that, so we might as well.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests is a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Gotcha.
So, we gotta get a letter of the introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards?
You're right.
Exactly. Now, let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel, one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Oe. He's supposedly seen at a restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. They said he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays the slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey, listen.
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly, one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close this out. How the hell did you get the info with your looks? It seems like some guy they call the cleaner is another VIP. I've I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they meant by that. Wait a minute. After all the VIPs we've listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Supposedly. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any information. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right, I'll do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know. My memory's, not so great. Anyways, who was who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
Well, to be completely honest, I'm bad at remembering too.
Right? I totally get you.
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey!
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already? There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here.
Well,
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. So in other words, we unfortunately can't go very far when it comes to progressing through Shido's palace for the time being. But within the next in-game day, we will be able to return again. And we'll actually be able to make some real frickin' progress. For now, though, we will have to make our leave. But before I do, I'm going to see if I can fuse another advanced summoning or another... Well, you know what I mean. And yes, I can. Black Frost. Although, I kind of want to wait to fuse this guy until a fusion alarm occurs. Once I do that, then we'll be able to really take advantage of the alarm. I mean, take advantage of the fusion, if you know what I mean.
what? No slacking off.
If you're wondering why I just simply entered and exited, I just wanted to check on that. Just to be sure that, you know, the next persona I can fuse isn't going to be the most OP being in the universe. Even though I already have 2 of them. One of which I paid for. Just saying.
Yo.
Oh, you're back. So, this is it, huh? It's for Futaba, too. Thanks. Do what you need to. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? Of course. That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money? Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. Right! We gotta pay him back for what he did to Banjo, too. True that. And even if we wanted to call Kawakami to give us a massage, unfortunately we can't do that, which kinda stinks. So, instead, let's just brew some coffee.
Yo.
It's pretty fun once you get started, huh? There's a lot to know and enjoy about coffee. Well, whatever. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. Let's see what we'll be brewing this time.
Yes. All right.
You can always use lots and lots of coffee, especially when you're an adult around my age. That is for sure. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. So, what do you think? This aroma. This is Brazilian number 2/18.
Let me explain.
Brazilian produces the most coffee in the world. Their beans are known to be of high quality, have balanced acidity, and bitter finish. Also known as Santos number 2/18, is one of the most popular Brazilian coffees. 2 stands for the quality, and the 18 is for the bean size. Not bad. It's worth a compliment. It was thanks to you that I was able to change. You really are something. But I won't let you have the upper hand when it comes to coffee. Although I have no doubts your skills will soon surpass my own. I'm overjoyed to have a contempt apprentice. Allow me to act as your lead for a little longer. Sure thing.
Well then.
It's always fun hanging out with Sojiro. Am I right?
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out.
Sure, what's up?
I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
That's right.
Yeah. Man, you knew this whole time, huh? I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
We'll protect them till the end.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler.
So, basically, being Batman is considered to be one of the best kinds of heroes out there. Which, yeah, that is correct. That is the correct answer.
Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
Later, Ryuji. We'll definitely change Shido's heart, and we'll do it together with the power of friendship. Yeah, I know, I posted cringe. I'm going to lose subscriber. Campaign season has begun. I bet it'll be an overwhelming victory for Representative Shido. Yeah, I'm definitely going to vote for him. Maybe I'll actually vote this time. There aren't many politicians who are like Shido-san.
Hey.
It's almost time. Were you able to sleep last night? I slept pretty well. I'm impressed. Whatever happens, you always manage to just shake it off. You're finally facing off against your archenemy. I know you know this, but don't get impatient. But geez, it's been getting cold lately. You might freeze to death before we change his heart. Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm. That would be a good idea. A heater, huh? Ooh, this is good. It's so warm.
Hey.
Once we take care of Shido... What's wrong? Well... I was just thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. How so? Everyone's goal and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who've been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only make it all the way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this. See them as much as you can so you have no regrets. Alright, I understand. Banjo, I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your terms. Definitely agree with you there, Mona. That is for sure. Also notice how the text was highlighted in red. Keep that in mind, it's really important. Hasn't Kazooie been taking a lot of days off? I wonder if it's got something to do with his record. I believe I mentioned this before, but Kazooie-kun is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught. Definitely agree with you there, On.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome.
Oh. Hey, Kasumi.
What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Don't worry. It's the real me.
I don't know what's happening, but I really hope this isn't a dream.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you. I asked Futaba to do me a favor.
Cool.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
Thank you, guys.
You wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
No one cares about my scheme.
I care.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mama tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry.
You followed us?
I've been following you the entire time.
Whoa.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
True that.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
You saved me.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
I'm thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It'd be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight.
Senpai?
I appreciate the offer, but it's too dangerous for you.
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so this is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
See you soon.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
See you later, Kasumi. I gotta say, that was a pretty, pleasant visit. Again, kind of sucks that, Kasumi, even though she pretty much offered to join us officially, we kind of had to turn her down, and yeah, it was for obvious reasons. Shido is a very powerful enemy, and considering that Kasumi's experience in the metaverse is rather minimal at this point in time, dragging her into, like, the lion's den like this is pretty much asking a noob to fight a the freaking final boss in Dark Souls. So in other words, asking a toddler to fight the most powerful beings in all of Dark Souls without getting hit while being blindfolded and playing with their feet. Just saying. Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. It's not that great. Bullshit! A dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would all be for nothing if they found out he's still alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face? I can barely see. Are you alright? You really needn't cover your eyes. Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard but not too hard. In any case, we'll be ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
So, you'll stand out too much during the day, so we need to go at night. We're about to face our toughest target to date. Don't skip on your preparations. The plan for changing Shido's heart has officially begun. Trying to steal your target's heart by the deadline. He's tough and knows the metaverse well. Be sure to strengthen your bonds so that you're prepared. So, in other words, spend as much time with your confidants as you can. Although, there is a bit of additional speculation. Well, not speculation, but I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I think what I'm trying to say is there are some stipulations. Oh my god, that was the word. Holy crap. There are some additional stipulations when it comes to hanging out with your confidants, and I'll get into that in a minute. Hey, sorry for bringing this up now. I know you have your hands full, but Spiral Mount can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one is cruel. There's a group of scammers out there specifically targeting old people. Apparently they're using some sort of a spiral mumbo jumbo to trick them into paying up. Mumbo jumbo? I don't know. Like selling them magical vases or something. Anyway, they keep moving around, so it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently the police have just stopped trying entirely. From what I've read online, their representatives is a guy named Yoshido Wasaka. Sorry, I don't have any more info than that. Good luck. It might be tough for us to go at a time like this, but the info itself is pretty worthwhile. We have a chance to head into Mementos. He'd make a great target. So in other words, we have another Mementos request to take on, so we're up to 2 right now. Cool. Anyway, as far as plans for today. When it comes to hanging out with confidants, it is incredibly tricky. And what I mean by that is, I believe a lot of different confidants you'd normally be able to hang out with, which are primarily your teammates, you won't really be able to hang out with them all that often. So that kind of sucks. And the only way you're going to be able to hang out with them again reliably is if you manage to secure the infiltration route and manage to change Shido's heart. But I kind of want to wait on that just for a little tiny bit, as long as I possibly can. As far as what we're going to do today, even though it is a good idea to head into the palace, I kind of want to work on raising Haru's confidant a little bit more. Since I have the chance, I might as well. Although, I still have Shinya's momentous request to take care of as well. Decisions, what to do. Screw it, let's hang out with Haru. And I know we're not exactly at the right destination, quote-unquote. You're alive, yet at the same time you're dead. You have an interesting fate indeed. Well then, shall I read your fortune in detail? Yes, please.
What shall we do?
So like I said, we're going to hang out with Haru within this in-game day, just because she can level up right now.
Here we go.
And I believe after this, hanging out with any of your teammates, you won't be able to do so until you change Shido's heart. So raising your confidant level with your teammates from this point is going to be pretty difficult. Okay. Alright. Let's head on over to the school gate and hang out with Haru. So, what are we going to do now? Let's head to the rooftop. Alright, let's sneak past everyone and go up to the emergency exit. Looks like our vegetables are fully grown. Let's go ahead and grab them and then we'll hang out. What do you want to do today, Banjo-kun? I want to see the vegetables. That makes me happy. Those ones have done enough growing, so we can harvest them now. Here we go. They've grown so well. I'm feeling confident about these ones. Treat them with care and respect, okay? Cool. Thanks for the sun tomato. The singular sun tomato.
Good day.
Alright, let's see. How about we make another moonlight carrot? That sounds like a good idea. So, this one will be ready on the 28th of November. So 3 in-game days from now. I'm cool with this.
Good day.
Let's hang out. At a time like this, is this perhaps part of your grand infiltration strategy? It's a secret. You make it sound like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these. I'd like you to spend some time with me if you're free. I need to speak with you about Takakura-san. Okay. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. So what'll it be? Are you going to spend time with Haru? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let's grab some coffee while we talk. Oh, I know. Why don't we try that Big Bang Burger for a change? Big Bang Burger sells coffee? I mean, to be fair, McDonald's does the same thing, so I shouldn't be surprised. I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seem to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Somebody's telling the truth, though.
Yes.
I see. If there are 2 contradictory stories, one of them has to be right. I suppose I'll need to learn the truth of the matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? I don't know. Is marrying him the only option? I don't think so. Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way, though. You're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? I don't think so. Banjo-kun, you always know how to make me feel better. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do in return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. Sure thing, Haru. And it's good to see that she's starting to trust us a little more, which is great. So now that she's up to rank 5, she now knows bumper crop. Increase the total vegetable yield of a single harvest. Cool, so we'll be able to gain more vegetables from the harvesting. Coolio. I hope someday I can just look up at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Banjo-kun. We can forgo the elephants, though. Don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
Kind of funny how Haru is pretty much giving us some really strong signals that she may be interested in Joker. And not just in terms of friendship, either. Just saying. Hello? This is Banjo-kun, right? I wanted to apologize for all that weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. Pinch yourself. Oh yes! I've read about that in the book. The idea is simply to pinch my cheek very hard? Ow! Yes, that hurt, so this is all real then. And so, I'm indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay? See you. Later, Haru. We'll definitely hang out again real soon. That much I can guarantee.
You're back.
Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Akechi, too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus, they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. That side of things has faded a little, though, don't you think? Yes. All the talk of the elections must have made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead. Things are settled and society can go on like normal. That's probably what people were thinking. I have mixed feelings about all this. I'm not saying that they should talk about us anymore, but the sudden change in momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? Don't get hasty. Yes, but there's no knowing what may happen. Be sure to prepare well. Well then, we can discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best. Definitely agree with you all there. And it looks like we could hang out with Justine and Caroline, so let's do just that.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is the castle of your own master, inmate. The individual responsible for your successful rehabilitation in your own world. This is a person of great import. As your wardens, we would remiss to forego a meeting with this person. Take us to your master immediately. Sure. Excellent. Let's move out on the double.
Onward, inmate.
What kind of person could your master be? Well, lead the way so we may find out.
Ah, you're back.
Wait, who are those kids? Are you the master of this place? Thank you for assisting the inmate with his rehabilitation. Inmate? Yes, it's all going as planned, in no small part due to your own efforts. We must express our gratitude for that. Sure? Hey, Banjo, what kind of crowd are you running with nowadays exactly? A lot's happened. Well, yeah, I suppose that's true, but how and where do you even meet these people? Well, take a seat. Have you already eaten? If not, I could bring out some curry for you. Curry? We haven't a clue what that is, but we will politely accept your offer. Here you go. What in the world is this? The rice is slowly being absorbed by the sludge. Sludge? Really? Wait, have you really never had this before? The scent isn't bad at all. In fact, it's rather appetizing. What are these poisonous looking red chunks along the edge here? It's called, Fukujin... whatever. I can't even say that. Fukujujin? What is that? What is it? It's optional flavoring for your curry. They call it that because of the 7 gods of fortune, the Shichi Fukujin. You chopped up a god to make this? So this is dyed with the blood of a god. What are these kids going on about? You don't want to know. This man's a god killer. Now I see how you're able to rein in the inmate. I have high hopes for any dish prepared by a god slayer. Let us pay our proper respects and happily eat our sludge. Look, it's not sludge, alright? It's so spicy, my mouth's on fire!
Yes.
I agree. But it seems I cannot stop myself. Spicy, huh? It's not bad. I think it could stand to be a little sweeter, though. I must say, I do feel this curry sludge filling both my body and spirit to burst. Eating this every day would no doubt support your rehabilitation immensely. Be grateful for that Godslayer for sheltering you, inmate. If you were to cross him, he'd chop you up for his next garnish. I should get going. I have to get Futaba's dinner ready. If they want coffee, you know how to make it, okay? The shop's yours for the night. Later, Sojiro. Coffee. I believe that was served at the slave camp as well. Alright, inmate, serve us coffee. Sure. How would you like it blended? Why is everything on the Godslayer's menu so murky? The smell's not bad, though it's more satisfying than we previously experienced as well. And now for a test sip. My god, I can't read today. Gah! It's bitter! Is this poison? We have milk and sugar. Yeah? What are those? I have heard of them both. Supposedly, they are magical white-colored additives that can enhance the taste of this icky abomination. I shall demand those additives. Sure thing. Oh, the powder dissolves immediately. no matter how much I add. Almost. A little more. That perfect balance of black and white is almost there. Oh, there's still more left. I don't believe that I quite reached the perfect harmony of black and white, but there is nothing that can be done now. Now for a test sip. Honestly, I like my coffee like that. In other words, I like a little bit of coffee with my creamer. Ah, it's so sweet. There's an intriguing, crunchy texture to it. However, it does have its own unique appeal. Not only did we get to meet the inmate's master in this realm, but we also got to try some exotic food. And as for yourself, this assignment is now complete. Here's your reward. High counter. Nice. Thank you. Now that I'm thinking about it, the inmate's shown us quite a number of different places, huh? Indeed, we've been able to see some unexpected sides to humans. This has been a very fulfilling experience for us. Did you have fun? Fun has nothing to do with our mission. We are here to oversee your special assignments. Don't forget that. Although, Caroline does occasionally forget her station in her excitement. Oh yeah? I could say the same for you. I know you asked our master if you could get a jellyfish tank for our room. Don't try to deny it. It appears we're out of time. We must be heading back now. Hey, don't act like you can't just drop the subject that easily. You're not getting out of this one. We are wardens of, and this is our prisoner. Nothing more, nothing less. However, there is no denying the fact that the inmates' results have exceeded our expectations. For that alone, we would certainly be remiss to not express our appreciation. Yeah, that's high praise coming from us. Show us your own appreciation for us, inmate. But this isn't the end of your special assignments. You better not give up on them now, got it? Let's finish the Godslayer's meal before we leave. What were they called again? Kirby and Coughing? I believe you mean Curdy and Comfy. Not quite. Oh, whatever. I'll sludge it on a plate and slurp it, sludge in a cup. Now let's get to it. After they ate their meals, I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. It's fun watching them try to... No, what I'm trying to say is it's fun watching them learn about the world and everything in between. Have you been keeping up with the elections? I wonder if Shido-san's going to take it all. We might be hearing news about the birth of Shido's administration by the end of the year. I wish Akechi-kun would run for office. He'd get more votes than all of us incompetent politicians. I don't usually care about elections, but it's exciting when people are so into it. Everyone's in danger. We need to make him have a change of heart soon. And believe me, we most definitely will. So, don't worry about that. 22 days left. We don't really have time to relax, you know. True that. And it looks like we can hang out with Futaba today, which... That's pretty sweet. We can max her out. To do so? Yes. I would say most definitely yes. Although, perhaps maxing her out right now is not the best course of action. But then again, maybe it is. Considering that Futaba is currently rank 9 in her Confidant questline, she is pretty much done. And just like with everyone else as far as our teammates are concerned, she will be able to transform her own persona into her second form. And getting it now may actually be beneficial in the long run, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's hang out with Futaba today, and we'll see how things go from here. I know it seems kind of weird that we're doing this instead of, I don't know, progressing with the game. But trust me, this is all part of the plan. A part of the grand master plan. And no, my name is not Dr. Eggman. Just saying.
What do you think?
Alrighty, Futaba, let's hang out. Max you out, and then maybe the next in-game day we'll finally head into Shido's palace again. Yo, what do you want to do today, Banjo? Let's hang out. Wait, wouldn't it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of our whole infiltration plan, you know. We'll be fine. Really? I guess I can't complain too much since you're gonna be hanging with me. Hey, Banjo, I'm ready. Let's do the last thing on the promise list. Alright, let's do it. The last thing on the promise list? Being okay without you around. I think I want to give it another shot. I'm coming for you, Akihabara.
I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back.
Sure.
Kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out.
Good luck, Futaba. 30 minutes have passed. She's still not back. Futaba's been gone for 45 minutes. I'm starting to get worried. Oh.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I was having fun.
Well, that's good to hear.
That means I beat my mission, huh?
Yep.
You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
We'll do it together.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store.
Wonderful.
She's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember?
I honor my promises.
You the man. You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy. But it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important.
That would be?
You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me.
That's wonderful.
I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
Feel a strong bond with Futaba, which is excellent to see. Now she's fully powered up.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
Ow.
Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the hermit, granting thee infinite power.
Ladies and gentlemen, another confidant is now complete. Futaba now knows two brand new abilities. First is Final Guard, chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member or all party members. Which, this is possibly her best skill in the entire game. And she also now knows Second Awakening, transforms Persona into a mythological trickster.
Alright.
Not only this, we also get to fuse Ongayo Kai, the most powerful persona of the Hermit Arcana, and I probably butchered that absolutely horribly, and every single person who knows Japanese wants to hang me on a cross. What can I say? Unlike you, I'm American, and words are hard. Ooh, pretty spear.
Whoa, my heart just leveled up. A new me rises from the ashes.
Just like a phoenix.
All right.
Futaba's persona Necromachon has transformed into Prometheus. I think that's how you say it. Whatever, moving on.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed.
Okay.
So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh? I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be. Thanks.
You're welcome, Futaba. So, upon her power or her persona transforming, she now knows Treasure Skimmer. Find out if a foe is carrying a rare item ahead of time. This is one of those abilities that activates rarely, but if you manage to knock that particular foe down, and if you wish to request an item from them, then that particular item will be grabbed. So in other words, you ask for the item, as soon as that scan occurs, you get the item. So, pretty sweet. Now then, on to the next evening. What we got? Hifumi. There's something I like to say as your teacher. We can have a lesson as well if you'd like to play a match. So we can max out another confidant. Pretty sweet. Let's see. I guess we're gonna hang out with EY instead. Wow, that's actually kind of interesting.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's been really cold lately, but you gotta be careful of dust and humidity. Static electricity is the enemy of detailed work, so I gotta keep my eye out for it. So what do you want today? First I kinda wanna shop. In other words, I wanna sell a bunch of stuff.
You should be grateful.
Not that we get a whole lot of cash for it, but still, better than nothing. Let's work. There's something I gotta ask you to do. You free now? You're free now, huh? Yeah? Okay, let's do it.
Actually...
Karu wants to talk to you. Hold on, I'll call him over.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
It's up to you now, EY.
Shut up. I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
How did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
I couldn't leave him.
understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Wait.
Fighting for the underdogs. Like a gentleman thief. You know, people have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
He's one smart kid.
They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. Alright, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter.
Okay.
Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you, because that's the kind of support I can provide.
Thank you, EY. I really appreciate it.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hanged Man, granting thee infinite power.
There we go. Another confidant successfully finished. Arguably one of the hardest ones in the entire game. Just because of the high freaking requirements just to start the damn thing. Anywho, now that he's maxed out, we get On the House. Allows you to customize your guns for free, which again we've already had thanks to his farewell gift during a prior playthrough. But there we go. Alongside that, we can now fuse Addis, the most powerful persona of the Hanged Man Arcana. Then again, it might be pronounced as Edis? Who the hell knows? It's like saying Titus and Titus. Moving on.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
Well, that was definitely fun, hanging out with the best gunslinger in town, if you know what I mean. That was truly something else. Alright, next. 21 days left. Are we gonna challenge the palace today? Or do you have other plans? I'll count on you to call everyone if you want to go. Before we do, let's see who we could hang out with. No, no, and pretty much a big fat no. So yeah, looks like today's gonna be a good day to head into the palace after all. So, let's do it. Time to head back into Shido's palace and get ready to steal his heart. In other words, at least secure the infiltration route. Okay, got it. Let's get everyone together.
Is everyone here?
Our operation has only just begun, so let's remain calm as we go about this. Alright, let's head on in after we save some progress, because if we head in and then get killed, then we're going to be repeating a lot of stuff for the past 2 hours, which that would be bad. Let's go.
Let's do our best.
Alright, back into one of the coolest palaces in the game.
Let's go.
We'll head to the central corridor first, That's where the doors in the main assembly hall were. Got it. Let's get going.
You didn't forget anything, did you? Okay, let's begin.
Whoops. Wrong destination. Okay. Off to the central passage, and it's time to finally begin our infiltration.
What do we do now?
Get going, of course. Now then, let's keep going. We know the identities of the 5 VIPs. A politician, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and that cleaner guy. According to the map, there should be a restaurant up ahead. That's where the politician should be, yes? Let's go check it out. Believe me, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Despite the fact that we have 5 VIPs to hunt down, this palace is relatively linear, but it is the most complex to navigate, and you'll soon see what I mean. It's all masked dudes in here too. We might be able to gain intel from talking to them. Just don't ask any suspicious questions, okay? Okay, that seems fair enough to me. Goodbye. By the way, the person whom we need to speak to, I'm pretty sure is a bar attendant, if I recall correctly. Then again, perhaps we do need to speak to some regular people just hanging out around here. It's always a good idea to explore as much as humanly possible. Just saying. My, this ship is such a comfortable ride. I must say, I am absolutely impressed. It's no wonder the stability is superb. This is Congressman Shido's vessel, after all. Quite true. I may have undergone hardships in my youth, but now a life of leisurely is finally mine. Well, that was kind of pointless. Oh well. Nothing gained, nothing lost. Not a big deal. Well, that sucks.
This door is locked. I wonder if we can open it from the other side.
I would say we can. Although getting to that point is gonna be a little bit of an adventure within itself. And funny enough, speedrunners found a way to just completely bypass that door altogether, which is kind of hilarious and also pretty surreal if you ask me. What's this sign for? A members only restaurant. Restoranary elite? You really can't read that either? Aren't you supposed to be La Miss English or something?
No.
Yeah, Ryuji. Ryuji? That's not English. It's Italian. So anyway, this restaurant is exclusive to members. Those without a membership card will be rejected. What? You gotta be a member just to eat dinner? That's such bull. Well, that stinks. Although, maybe we can make an exception here. Sir, if you wish to dine at our restaurant, please present your membership card now. Oh yeah? We heard about that thing earlier. What a pain. I believe our staff should have explained it when you boarded this ship. Apologies for the inconvenience, but may I please check your boarding pass, sir? This is bad. We should retreat. It seems we won't be able to get inside peacefully until we can obtain this membership card. Yeah, causing a commotion just to gain entry to a restaurant, not a good idea. There are a lot of people around here. Wouldn't somebody have known about the membership card? I'm not sure, but either way, it seems asking around is our only option. So in other words, we need to gather some additional intelligence before we can proceed. But thankfully, that shouldn't be too hard to get our hands on, that's for sure. Plus, with the third eye ability, we should be able to make quick work of gathering the intel we need. Although, to even get that started, I believe we have to talk to a particular individual. And if I have to guess, they are probably within the first floor, which is right up here. Oh, hi, how you doing? New skill. Okay. Oh, take what I can get. Yoink! Now then. Are you who I'm looking for? Nope. Okay. That would be someone else. So if you're unsure, just ask around everyone. What's the matter? You have been acting quite finicky. Oh, it seems I dropped my card for the restaurant somewhere around here. My, you won't be able to dine there without it. Have you tried consulting the staff? Not yet. I doubt there's any need to worry, though. I'll try asking around the bars later. I know Mr. Shido personally, so I'm sure he'll issue me another if I can't find mine. Oh, how wonderful! I didn't know you had such lofty connections. No wonder you exude such dignity. Hey, isn't this a good chance for us? He said he dropped his membership card. I am not keen on this, but we may be able to take it from him if we can find it first. Hell yeah! He dropped it, so we gotta swoop in and take it. Which, thankfully, is not that hard to do. Just, again, third eye is going to be the way to go. Follow the footprints until they eventually stop, which is right here. Welcome, sir. How may I help you? Has anyone turned anything in? What article are you looking for in particular? A membership card. Oh, so it was yours. Please don't worry. We have been holding onto it for you this whole time. Here you are. Please go enjoy your meal, sir. Oh, thank you. That was easy. That was actually pretty easy. Shouldn't it have been that simple? Who cares? It's all thanks to that dick Shido thinking everyone around him is incompetent. So he doesn't believe in anyone. That must be why there are so many membership cards around. Well, it's not bad if it went by quick. Let's head to the restaurant and grab a letter of introduction. Oh yeah, let's do just that. I'm sure this will be perfectly fine. Nice, peaceful meal in a fancy schmancy restaurant such as this. You know? Welcome, sir. May I see your membership card? One of our targets, the powerful politician, should be at the restaurant. What's your call, Joker? Let's head in. Thank you for displaying your proof of membership, sir. Please head inside. Seats marked with a blue flower are reserved for special guests. Please refrain from sitting there. What? Special guests? Who cares? A reserved seat is special information. That may lead us to the politician we're looking for. For real? That possibility didn't even cross your mind? Ugh. Anyway, let's head in and find the seat. Man, things are pretty damn luxurious in here. Even the food's looking super good.
Oh my.
Try not to get too excited, okay? You're embarrassing us.
That must be the table.
Right. That influential politician comes here.
Why don't we have a seat at the table next to it and wait for him? I'll go. He may become guarded if we go in a big group.
Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though?
Does someone want to come with me?
I'll go.
Hold up, Joker. Let me go with her. I mean, dude, it's a restaurant.
What are you, a preschooler?
I was wondering why you were so excited about this.
Why isn't anyone asking me to do this?
All right, we're going in.
To answer your question, Mona, the reason why no one's asking you to go with Makoto, I think it's pretty damn obvious. I mean, you say you're not a cat, and yet you look like one. So, yeah, it would be kind of strange to have a cat eat at the table, if you know what I mean, especially in a fancy restaurant such as this. Especially those with great power and influence over the world, you know? Wouldn't that kind of raise some red flags? Just saying.
Everyone else stay nearby. I'll give the signal when the time is right.
Man, what should I eat?
You can't get full off of food in a palace.
He's as dumb as ever.
I can't read this.
I'll have the sautéed foie gras, a salad garnished with truffles, and roasted lamb, please.
I can't believe you can order so easily like that. Say, ain't we kinda young compared to the others here? They're all involved with Shido, yeah?
They seem to be major figures in the political and financial worlds.
On whose permission are you sitting there, brats?
Whose? I don't see any reserved signs or nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a nuisance if you'd make a racket next to my table. I wish to dine leisurely. Children like you who are simply hungry should leave.
Screw you, dude.
Skull, be quiet.
Sorry.
I apologize for our discourtesy.
If you understand, then go home.
Excuse me, but might you be Mr. Oe?
Indeed I am.
This will be an impudent request, but would you provide us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
From the looks of it, you appear to be minors. Why do you need an introduction?
We wish to be granted an audience with him. His political ideology resonates so much with us. Of course, the same can be said about you, Mr. Oe.
You have quite the silver tongue for one so young. Not that I mind it. Are you a high school student?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of high schools, I've heard that some principal somewhere kicked the bucket. He supposedly tried to leak Mr. Shido's name.
Oh dear.
Had he simply obeyed, he could have remained in the upper echelons. To think he would cast all that away. An elite such as myself can't even fathom why someone would do such a thing. If you pledge your loyalty, you're given the honor of selecting those who would have mental shutdown.
Whoa, okay.
Ask Mr. Shido to trigger a mental shutdown in someone as well?
More or less.
Considering your caliber, I would assume that the target must have been someone quite important.
Important? No. The target himself was nothing that impressive.
Oh, you must be being modest.
You recall the subway accident early last spring? The one I had targeted was that engineer.
Whoa!
That was you?
It was to take out the president of some company and a diplomat who sided with current government.
I see. That was very useful, Mr. Oe. Actually, my sister is a prosecutor at the public prosecutor's office. I could pass on what you just said to her. How about it? Won't you give us a letter of introduction?
Is that a threat? Who are you two?
Your worst nightmare.
Introduction, please.
Don't get cocky, brats. I'll never give you one.
Looks like you have one, though. Well, guess it's time to use brute force.
Guys!
Hey there, boys. Ready to dance? Time to get to work on this little asshat. So, as far as this guy's concerned, it's weak against psychokinesis, but as far as resistances though, I'm going to say it's highly resistant or it drains ice-based attacks, but it could also be weak against fire. I'm not sure. I haven't really identified any additional weaknesses yet. So, okay, it drains ice. Makes sense. Oh boy, concentrate. It is a very powerful skill and one that is very difficult to avoid. This is probably one of those situations where it would be wise to guard rather than try to do anything too crazy. Just saying. Ooh, inflicted it with burn. That'll definitely help a lot. Ooh, nice. Alright, we're not going to do an all-out attack here. I know it seems kind of weird, but trust me, there's a reason. Get wrecked! Yamata no Orochi. I think I said that right. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
All right, we got a letter of introduction.
Please keep the truth of that subway accident a secret.
Fine.
In any case, it turns out Principal Kobayakawa was connected to Shido after all. No wonder he was so adamant about me digging up information on the Phantom Thieves.
Still, I can't believe Shido just killed him so nonchalantly.
The entire nation is underwater in his palace. He must feel nothing toward one measly educator.
In any case, even though that politician was cognitive, he turned into a monster. Up until Kanashiro's palace, cognitive beings were nothing more than weak presences.
No, that Oe fellow just now wasn't a cognition.
Really?
But he had the memories and appearance of an actual person.
He was probably a shadow fused with a cognition. It's like making the shadow wear human skin.
Right on the money.
Seen anything like that before. Such power is normally impossible.
Wasn't Shido the one who destroyed the research done by Oracle's mother on cognition?
Oh, do you think that when he did, he took the results for his own purposes?
I would say yes.
Shido. For all we know, Shido could have some hidden trick that allows him to tamper with his own palace. We need to be especially careful from here on out.
Definitely agree with you there. That is for sure.
Yes, of course. I will continue accepting them, even after I am inaugurated as Prime Minister.
As expected from you, Mr. Shido. You are truly a reliable man.
And in return, I only ask for your continued support. Standing up to the world does require money.
Of course. I'll make sure to prepare compensation as thanks for your help in cleaning up. The incident with that accident in spring was very beneficial. This is all thanks to you, sir.
If the study of cognitive science progresses, I believe it's possible to increase the target range.
I bid you good luck with that endeavor. I hope you will continue to assist us.
You gotta love Shido, am I right? One corrupted politician, and one of the worst beings in this entire universe. Who should we target next? We still need 4 more letters. According to the map, the elevator ahead will take us to the pool deck. If our intel is correct, there should be a womanizing former noble there. Womanizing, huh? I am so not up for this. Well then. This is definitely going to be interesting. Alrighty then. Time to get moving on to the next area. Getting to the pool deck is going to be a little bit of an adventure. And you'll see what I mean relatively shortly. But before we continue on our merry, jolly old way, one thing I'm definitely going to do is head to the nearest safe room and fast travel back to the entrance, just so that way we can take advantage of the next fusion alarm, which is what we're going to be doing. Like I said, my plan was to take advantage of the fusion alarm, so that way we can fuse Black Frost, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So why don't we get to it?
Do you need something?
Alright folks, time for Black Frost to come out to play. But I wonder though, do I have enough slots open? I do not. Well damn. Okay then, so... Goodbye, Mothman. Nice knowing you, said no one ever.
Pursue rehabilitation
Okay, let's register Trumpeter, and as far as you are concerned... Okay, I'll register you as well. No, I'm not going to register that. Or that.
You wish to register it to the compendium? Alarm time! Inmate prepare!
Alright, time to fuse Black Frost. We can also fuse this guy if we want to, Bazuki?
I see.
If we wanted.
Certainly a
Which,
powerful persona.
that may not be a bad idea. Maybe I will fuse it after we fuse Black Frost. So here it is. Here's Black Frost. It appears that you will need to summon this persona using the inmate registry. I will summon it if you pay me 38,995 yen. What do you wish to do? I'm pretty sure the more powerful the personas are for the requirements, the greater the cost will be. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it works.
Skills to inherit.
So, its default skill trait is Frigid Bloodline. Decreases SP cost of ice skills by half, which is excellent. Let's see. Other skills, Thermal Conduct. Increased chance of inflicting burn after a baton pass. No, and no thank you. We're going with default. Okay. Heavy ice damage to all foes. Okay.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Frigid Bloodline. Let's go with this. High chance for sleep. Go with that. Concentrate most definitely. And we're gonna go with Ice Boost.
This should bestow great power indeed. Well, well.
Here he is. Time to hee-ho everyone to the Hoken ground. That was probably the worst pun I've ever come up with. You know what? I'm not going to change these skills. I'm going to keep them as is. Ice Amp. Strengthens ice skills by 50% and can stack. Medium physical damage to one foe with a high chance for critical. Okay. Goodbye, Miracle Punch. Goodbye, Megaton Raid. It already knows Repel Fire, so this skill is kind of pointless. Goodbye. Turned out great. Alright. Well, unfortunately we can't fuse anything more. Just because we can't make any more personas. I mean, we're holding too many personas here. Hello, I'm an idiot. Okay, what are we going to work with? Whom we're going to level up? I'm going to say Black Frost. But who to sacrifice, though?
Shoot for the stars.
That'll work.
This will arrive. This may be somewhat grisly.
Oh, wow. An accident. To be honest, I was not expecting that. But hey, it's fine. Raising its stats alone is perfectly fine with me.
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Although it didn't raise the stats very much, that kind of sucks. Oh well. Alrighty then. I would say that was a pretty good use of the fusion alarm, if I do say so myself. But that's just me, though.
I'll just add this.
Now then, let us continue. Time to begin one of the most annoying parts of this whole palace. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, hold on a sec, you guys.
Whoa! Okay. We're all rats.
Go to hell, Inari. Can you just come back here?
Thank goodness. We're human again.
Looks like we turn back when we leave the affected range. It's not
deal. It most certainly is a big deal. Explain what just happened to us.
It seems like people who Shido views as intruders turn into mice near those Shido statues.
So we're nothing but rodents to him, huh? That's irritating.
I agree, but we need to be extra careful when we're in mouse form. We won't be able to open doors, and any enemy we try to fight in that state will beat us to a pulp.
So all we can do is hide? I guess we'll have to change to a completely defensive strategy. I hope we can find a secret passage to get through there.
So, welcome to what is considered to be the most fun part of this whole frickin' palace. Whenever these statues are active, and we run into the effective range, Joker and his team will be transformed into mice. So, ain't it fun? What's even more fun is we also have to play a little bit of Metal Gear while also doing this crap. Why? Because if we get into a battle while we're in mouse form, we're all but dead. Especially if we get hit by an ambush, that's even worse. Just saying. Also, while in mouse form, you can't open doors or do much of anything. All you can do is just pray to God you survive and run, live to fight another day. Just saying. Although, you could still use a strategy of a bit of a bait and switch. What I mean by that is you can lure an enemy to a non-affected area, and upon doing so, you will be able to fight them as per usual, clearing them out. Which honestly is not a bad idea if you really think about it. It is one way of lowering the enemy count so you can leisurely stroll your way through here. Just keep in mind though that it does take quite a bit of time to do this.
Indeed.
Something moved. What was that button for? It's impossible to tell from here. Let's look around. As far as what this button does, remember those statues that have turned us into mice before? Well, guess what? Pressing that switch will lower the platform. In other words, now we don't have to worry about being in mouse form anymore. So, cool. Although this doesn't affect the entire palace, it only affects this whole area. One more thing worth mentioning here is, even though it's generally a good idea to not be in mouse form most of the time, there are going to be some instances where you want to be in mouse form just so that way you can continue navigating your way through here. Just saying.
Our range of tactics is expanded.
Yeah, I did see that Glad Jonas got demonetized. It stinks, but I know that he and Speedrun Fails are trying to work through it one way or another by means of Patreon. Oh, hi. This is unexpected, but hey, whatever works. So as far as this thing's weakness is concerned, it's weak against electricity, so give it a good old zappity zap zap and it'll be good to go. You can also use a item that deals electric damage as well to deal with it, which is not a bad idea. Let's see. Here we go. Goodbye. Emperor's Amulet. Pretty nice. Boop. Alright, whom are we going to replace here? Definitely not going to be Black Frost for sure. It's going to be you.
Good work, everyone. Not bad.
Not bad indeed.
Okay. I can feel it.
Alright, let's keep moving. There's still a lot more of this place to navigate through. And believe me, we've only just begun scratching the surface of this whole frickin' palace. Ooh. That was not what I wanted to do. Oops. Gotta love pushing the wrong button at the wrong time, am I right? That's what I wanted to do. one more thing worth mentioning here is that, as you can see, these vents are big enough for us to navigate through, but a large majority of the vents around here are not large enough for people in the...
It's a will seat, ain't it? We're doing pretty good so far.
Definitely agree with you there. That's for sure. VVIP. Neat. Okay. There we go. Will seed number 1 is ours. The Red Pride Seed.
One of Shido's will seats, huh? Nice. Let's find the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely, my friend. So like I was saying earlier, there's a small hole here. I don't think I can fit inside. Yeah, we can maybe stick our head in there, but we probably wouldn't be able to get it out. In other words, that would be game over. So in order to navigate through those places, we do need to be in mouse form. So keep that in mind.
Show me your true form.
Ooh! Oh, nice! Treasure Skimmer activated. If you ask for an item during a holdup from an enemy that has been targeted by Treasure Skimmer, you'll get a rare item without fail. Which is awesome. But the whole problem is, usually when this ability activates, the enemy has no weakness whatsoever. So, great. Knocking them down is not going to be enough to be able to negotiate with them. It'll be something. We might be able to make it work. Give me the goods. You think I was weak, dearie? That would just wait for you, hand and foot. Ah, screw this then. Let's try something else. We'll have you forget. Maybe I can inflict another element on you too. Okay, guess not. Really? Screw you. Although forgetting skills is not that bad. Okay. Ooh, shit, that hurt! That was definitely unexpected. Hmm. Do I have any other abilities that can work in this situation? Rage is just... No. No. Let's go. Nice. Inflicted it with sleep. Get wrecked. Fine. You know what? Screw you. See you in hell. I swear, man, that shit never goddamn works when you want it to. Ever!
Don't sweat it, Queen. You're back in. Let's get even with them.
Why don't we do just that? Seriously. Screw this frickin' queen.
Let's do this. You're not done yet, You ready? Always. Watch this. Double death blow.
Nice.
Now, let's get going, everyone.
Sucks that we couldn't get the rare item, but oh well. Not like I really needed it anyway. And it probably would have been something I already owned, so... all that effort for nothing, am I right? Whatever. But hey, at least we got another Showtime showed off. And I'll gladly take what I can get. Speaking of Showtime... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Anyone else's Showtime I've yet to show off? Well, not really, besides Haru and Morgana. There's also An and Yusuke. You know what? Let's keep our party lineup as is. I'm sure everything will work out just fine. Here we go. We can pass through here now. He just has to keep blocking all the doors. What a petty guy. Okay, what do we got left in here? A fairly decent chunk left.
Show me your true form.
Okay. Hey buddy, how you doing? Get wrecked. Nice quadruple level up. Love to see that. Along with charge. Hell yeah. Let's see. As far as what we're going to replace. Goodbye. You always want to have charge as well as concentrate. Whether it be for you or your party. Doesn't matter. Just saying. Those are two of the best skills to have in the entire game. At least in my opinion. Excuse me. I keep feeling like I have to burp something up. It's kind of gross. Well, here we are. Finally made it to the pool area.
There's a treasure chest. Come.
Let's open it. New shirt. Not that we really need it because we already have the best stuff. So, cool. Ah, man. Finally made it to the pool deck. Which means there's another VIP nearby. So, cool. Time to head out and take that VIP card now, shall we? Whoa, this pool's gigantic. It's hard to believe that this is even on a ship. Our target's here, right? Some sort of former noble guy? Yeah, let's find him and get a hold of his letter of introduction. That shouldn't be too hard to do. In fact, I think he's just over here.
Hey, dude. You got a sec? Nice day today, huh? Actually, maybe not. I want to go swimming in the pool. Yeah. It's your turn, Panther.
What? Hello there. We really would like to speak with you.
We won't take much of your time. Will you listen? Please, sir.
Sorry, but please leave me be. I don't have time for you rowdy children.
Hey, you little...
No, we apologize for our lack of manners. Come on, Skull. We should leave.
What the hell's up with that guy? Did he really have to be acting all high and mighty like that?
To be fair, you walked up to him and said, "Hey, dude, you need to approach this with more tact. Starting the conversation with a quarrel won't get us anywhere."
It's true.
Our approach doesn't matter if you won't listen to us. What are we supposed to do?
Let's speak to the people around here. Perhaps we'll learn more about that man's temperament.
At the very least, we might get some kind of hint.
I guess that'd be better than nothing. Well, asking for info it is.
So at this point, we will have to do a bit of additional intel gathering. Alright, we'll need to gather intel on this pool deck. Try talking to anyone suspicious. Which, thankfully, that's not too hard to do. There is the bar attendant, but we can't really talk to him yet. This place is great. No matter when I come, I always find myself surrounded by beautiful curves. Don't be embarrassed. This is the real reason you're here too, is it not? Suspicious? Yes. Is he an ass? Possible. But he's definitely not the person we're looking for. I believe that person is you. It has been so peaceful lately. It's all thanks to Mr. Shido that we can spend days in luxury like this. Okay, never mind. I'm going crazy. Maybe you are supposed to talk to the bar attendant. Oh, okay. Isn't this swimsuit marvelous? It's part of a new line of one of the primer fashion designers, or premier, whatever. The bar here actually rents out swimsuits just like these. I've got the perfect plan. And that laugh was scary. Forget about it. Onward to the bar, you guys. Okay, then. Getting back to the bar area really shouldn't be that hard. And if you're unsure as to where to go, just, again, use the third eye ability and you should be fine. Seriously, how could you go wrong for something like this? Welcome, sir. How may I help you? Hey, you guys ran out swimsuits, yeah? Give us some ASAP. Ah, but of course. Just show me your boarding pass and we will have you sorted right away. You moron! Come on, Skull, let's get out of here. You too, Joker! Seriously, Skull, what were you thinking? Did you get the sudden urge to go for a swim? Nah, that was part of my plan. Over there's the fitting room. I'm just gonna need your help finding a way in, Joker. Okay. This looks suspicious. Oh, nice! It's some kind of vent. I bet we can get in from here. You seriously going for the fitting room? Come on, this feels like a criminal offense. But we're the Phantom Thieves. Just go with it. I got a plan. Hey, Joker, you want to bust in here? Yeah. Goodbye. Off we go. Oh dear. I wonder how this is gonna turn out. Only one way to find out.
You did it, Joker!
We do seem to be inside that door we saw earlier, but why? And more importantly, isn't this a fitting room?
Just trust me. Wait here and I'll be right back.
Excuse me.
What's he up to? I have a really bad feeling about this.
It's perfect. This'll totally work.
Skull, you have quite a scary look on your face.
Actually, it's creepy.
Don't worry about that. Come on, let's head back to where that former, noble dude is.
I wonder what this plan is.
Hey, it's you girls' time to shine.
Oh my.
I didn't think that we were really going with such a simple plan.
Well, there's no way guys lounging by the pool would not check out girls in swimsuits.
Fair enough.
I want to go home. Are we really going to do this?
We're counting on you.
This is for our plan, huh?
If you guys don't hurry, he's gonna go off somewhere.
Hello. It's a nice day, isn't it?
What do you want?
Would you grant us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
A letter of introduction, you say? I would never give one to some nobodies like yourselves.
A nobody?
I've made my decision to only introduce those with a prestigious lineage. No matter how beautiful you girls may look on the outside, your ancestry cannot be changed.
Yes, that may be true, but... well... we're...
I'm quite charmed to meet you, sir. My name is Ann Windsor.
On Windsor?
My father is the descendant of British royalty.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that got his attention.
These girls are the daughters of my retainers.
Oh yes, Lady Ann treats us quite well.
Ah, are you half British, Anshan?
I am.
Your features are definitely different from Japanese girls. One can easily tell at a glance.
People tend to have such misconceptions, but that isn't true. My hobbies include tea ceremonies. Then again, my father forced me to learn that art.
I see. I sense a noble aura that is different from your servants.
Servants?
Lineage is absolute, no matter how much effort a commoner exerts. It is a gap that cannot be filled.
You're absolutely correct. I do feel a little sorry for these girls.
For real?
By the by, about the letter of introduction, if you'd be so generous to grant me one, I'll consider introducing you to my father.
Oh, then consider it my way of sending my regards to him.
Thank you kindly.
But goodness, do you look great in that swimsuit. And such an amazing body as well. You look like you could be a model.
Oh, no.
Did you make sure to put on sunscreen?
Oh boy, things are getting uncomfortable real quick.
As members of prestigious family lines, why don't we get on more intimate terms?
Excuse me?
Come now, you peasant servants should take off. You're making her embarrassed.
Would you kindly stop this?
Want to try on some other swimsuits in my room?
Don't touch me, you perv!
Oh, huh?
Now that I'm done using you, get away, you creep! This guy's a molester!
What the? How dare you set me up like this?
It's your fault for falling for such bad acting.
Oh, shut up. We're doing this.
Oh boy. That was definitely fun. Now to teach this freak a lesson. So as far as this thing is concerned, it's weak against electricity, it drains ice attacks, nullifies psychic-based attacks. As far as light and fire, they've yet to be identified. Even so, just saying. Get smoked.
Its weakness is electricity. Persona! Fast. It'll go down fast.
My mistake.
Well, that sucked.
This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts.
Get zapped.
You're looking cool.
Persona! There!
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Normally I would have done an all-out attack there, but I'm pretty sure that would not have finished it off, so as a result, I figured, yeah, we might as well hit its weakness again. You never know what may work and what may not work. Just saying.
Let's go.
Persona! Take that!
Okay. Time to finish you off. There you go. And that, as they say, is that. Good night.
Okay, we got the letter of introduction. Only 3 more left. Were you asking Shido for mental shutdowns too?
Contrary to past methods, gaining wealth by lineage alone is quite difficult these days. That's why I begged to be allowed onto Lord Shido's ship. In return for introducing wealthy nobles to him, I requested he enact mental shutdowns for me.
I see. So this system of introductions is taking place in reality as well.
Lord Shido is extremely cautious about the passengers he chooses.
So he's screening potential associates to find wealthy people who won't betray him.
And that's why the passengers are wearing masks. He isn't deceived by people's outward appearances.
In any case, On, Your acting skills have developed quite strongly since our nude incident.
Stop bringing that up!
To be fair, though, he is right.
Just for clarification, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
Good heavens, no. Everything is as written in the reports.
I hope you remember the conditions for our arrangement. Support me as best you can. Understood?
Yes, of course. After all, I am thankful for your aid, Mr. Shido. I'll call in some favors from some old acquaintances and take part in the birth of Prime Minister Shido.
I'll have you step down if I catch wind of any slack on your end. Are we clear?
Crystal, I'd rather not meet the same fate as those I've eliminated thus far.
Good.
Nice.
We have 2 letters now. Just the TV station and the IT president left. And then the cleaner after them. Let's see. One of them is apparently at the slots and the other doesn't leave his room. Well, the map says there's an entertainment hall up ahead. Maybe the slots are there.
Indeed.
Seeing for ourselves would likely be the quickest way to find out. Let us proceed onward. Let's do just that. Which thankfully is not that far. Okay. 2 hours and 56 minutes into this session. I guess we can keep going for a little bit longer. Shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to make it to the next safe room or so within the 3-hour mark. I mean, we got like 3 minutes, pretty much. But other than that, we should be fine. One thing worth mentioning here is that... Ooh. Hello!
Hey, look at this!
Huh, we turned into mice again! I guess that means there's a Shido statue here too. How troublesome.
Indeed.
My advice would be to prosqueak cautiously. Oracle, my advice would be... I believe she heard you the first time. Anyway, can we focus on the task at hand? Fun fact about the whole mice thing, as far as the introduction was concerned, funny enough, in Royal, it's fully voiced. But in the original Persona 5, it wasn't, so pretty neat. Oh, this aroma! Could it be? It's cheese! The cheese is beckoning me! And my end will come because dad puns exist. Oh, damn, cheese! I can't even control myself.
Hey, wait!
You idiots! How can you fall for such an obvious trap? I can't stop myself! Save some for me! Well, damn. Wait. What? Wait, guys! Oh no, it's luring me in! What? You two no more? Hey, Queen, aren't you gonna say something about... Thanks for the food. Queen? Ugh. Hey, leave some for me too. Well, game over. We're at max capacity here. Hey, don't get your mouth all over that. We're sharing. Cheese, more cheese. Is there any more cheese left? We knew it was a trap, but walked right in anyway, and it doesn't open from the inside. So, did the little meese enjoy their feast? Ow. Thanks, Oracle. I don't know how much longer I could stay cramped in there. But jeez, who knew cheese could hypnotize? Who knew cheese could hypnotize? I seriously had no control. Indeed, nobody was able to stop themselves. It was simply too delectable. I must say, though, the sight of all seven of us gorging ourselves as mice on the single piece of cheese. What a spectacle. But was that cheese even safe to eat? I don't think we have to worry about that. At least I didn't sense any danger from it. I actually feel somewhat refreshed after eating that. Then I vote that we have ourselves a nibble if we spot any more cheese. Now that we're fed, let's get moving. So, when it comes to dealing with cheese, and yeah, just cheese in general, you can eat the cheese if you want as you're running around as a mouse, and doing so is actually pretty beneficial as it will help you when it comes to restoring some of your HP. As far as how much HP it restores though, I'm not 100% sure. So if you're low on HP and you feel like taking a risk of going after some cheese, it may be worth it. Otherwise, I would not worry about the cheese all that much, but that's up to you. Still though, cheese can be relatively refreshing if you know what I mean.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
Get wrecked. Okay, what do we got left? Oh, this leads us back upstairs. I think. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what it does. It leads us back to the previous safe room, if we choose to go back that way. One thing worth mentioning here is when it comes to activating and deactivating mouse platform statue things.
That's something important.
So it is. But like I was saying, when it comes to hitting these and not hitting these... Shoot, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah. If you happen to save the game, leave the area, and or just save and reload the game, then I believe the platforms will become deactivated or activated, depending on what you did the first time through. And yeah, you basically have to do all the work all over again. So keep that in mind when it comes to navigation. I mean, entering and exiting the safe room is one thing, but it's another if you leave the area entirely, so leaving to take advantage of a fusion alarm might not be the best move. But sometimes it's better to deactivate the statues first and then reactivate them. Upon doing so... actually no, what I'm trying to say is... Sometimes it's better to deactivate the mouse platform, take care of all the enemies, and then go back through. Just saying. You kind of need to do that anyway, if you want to navigate through this place safely without being sent to the frickin' Shadow Realm. Just saying. Shadow Realm ain't fun. It's not a fun place to visit. In fact, once you enter, you can never leave. Hang on a sec. Glad I decided to go back. Because I think we kind of need to unlock this door. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Here we go. There we go. Now we can proceed. At least a little bit further. Alright, what do we got next? We still got quite a bit of a ways to go, which we should be able to get through here relatively quickly. Even though we are well over the 3-hour mark now, I should be able to keep going until we reach the next safe room. Once we do, then I'll call it a stream for today. By the way, one thing I will mention here is there aren't going to be any streams around Christmas time. In other words, no stream on Christmas Day, obviously. Christmas Eve is kind of up in the air. I'm not exactly sure what the plans are at this point in time, but don't expect anything on Christmas Eve either. But I should be able to get back into the swing of things after Christmas Day passes. But there'll definitely not be a stream on, like, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So, that's something to keep in mind. Another door we can't access. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's try another door, then. Wait, have I already opened this one? I have not. Oh, wait, yes, I have. Never mind. So, I guess one other thing worth mentioning here is when you deactivate the platform, or the mouse platforms, I'm pretty sure that the doors will... No. Okay. Let me try explaining that again. If you activate the mouse platform, then any doors that you opened up are all shut. So keep that in mind. See what I mean? The door is now shut, even though we opened it previously. It doesn't lock itself back up if you enter the locked room, though, so that's good. But even so, be sure to keep that in mind when it comes to navigation. Here we are. Okay. Well, it looks like we have another shortcut and another means to get back. But again, we're not quite done here yet. That's for sure. One other thing worth mentioning is that when it comes to the detection range of these guys, thankfully it's nothing really all that crazy.
I can feel it.
Honestly, it's not all that bad. I think you'd have to be, like, right up in their face in order to even be noticed. So, that's something to keep in mind. Hello, cheese. I would like some. Like I said, eating the cheese restores some HP. I'm not so sure about SP, but it does help with something. So, all in all, that's pretty good. At least in my honest opinion. Although, I guess that kind of opinion is in the eye of the beholder, but I digress. Of course. There was another vent I could fit through. Whoops. Well, whatever. We can still access a shortcut for later. Funny enough, when it comes to navigating through this place, the small itty-bitty vents that you can fit through as a mouse, they're pretty difficult to see. So if you're not using the third eye ability constantly, then you're going to have a pretty rough time. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling around every single wall, and let me tell you, that's not exactly fun. And I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Okay. Before we continue, I definitely want to see what's behind that mysterious hallway. If I have to guess, it's holding something rather valuable. What do we have here? If you're wondering what my phone was going off about, it's just an email informing me that Steam is having a sale on certain games that are on my wish list. Am I looking to buy any games anytime soon? No. Not right now. I want to wait and see what I get for Christmas first and foremost, before making any more purchases. Hi! Well, that sucks. If an enemy takes your party by surprise, you may find yourself at a disadvantage at the start of battle. In this situation, not only will the enemies gain a preemptive attack, but you may also be unable to escape from battle. I was not expecting that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm sure we'll be okay so long as we take it easy, recoup from our losses, and we should be fine. Oh, nice. Froze one of them. I'll definitely take what I can get. There we go. Another technical shot. Okay. Let's try Lullaby. Well, at least we got one of them. Goodbye. Alright. Managed to turn this around, thankfully. Goodbye. And say goodnight. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was definitely a closer encounter than I would have liked. But hey, at least the good news is, even though we got ambushed, at least we were not in mouse form. If we were in mouse form, it probably would have been game over. Yes. Just saying. Now then. Time to freshen up a little. Okay. Let's keep on moving. By the way, as far as the last room is concerned, I'm pretty sure we're going to need to get through there in mouse form. Then again, I could be wrong, and there's nothing of the sort to worry about. As I go the wrong way again. What can I say? Sometimes navigating through here can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. But it's far from the worst palace I've ever experienced. Just saying.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh. What do we got next? Oh, come on, really? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I'm pretty sure we're going to be encountering another will seed around here. Which, if that's the case, great! Oh, never mind. I guess the next will seed is still quite a ways in, and that's perfectly fine. A new weapon is pretty nice to have, which again, I've already gotten all the strongest weapons in the game pretty much. So that's kind of redundant. But who cares? Area done. Alright, it seems like we managed to reach the back deck. Look!
Hey.
What the? That seems to be a shadow too. Be careful, guys. Hey, he looks way tougher than the other ones. You think they're tightening security? It wouldn't be surprising. We've taken down 2 targets after all. Let's proceed forward cautiously. And believe me, that is what we're going to be doing. What do we got? Okay. Just these guys. Ooh, inflicted with fear. Okay, that'll work. Bye-bye. Next! Zap!
Don't forget this feeling, just like I thought.
Nice. Just what I like to see.
Okay.
By the way, I'm pretty sure there is a safe room just around the corner here, so thankfully we're not too much further until, okay, what the hell am I saying? You get the idea, don't you?
I'll reveal your true form.
do. There is a safe room here. Oh man, I was hoping for a little more treasure, but alas, it is what it is. Alright, in we go. Alright. That was definitely a very productive session if I do say so myself. Of course, some may say that's not really the case. Also, nice. Joker's up to level 69. Okay, we're done here for today. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be proceeding even further into Shido's ship, uncovering more of his diabolical schemes and the whole mental shutdown business scandal, if you know what I mean. Maybe we'll put the entire thing up in flames and have it sink like the frickin' Titanic. You know I'm right. But don't spoil it for everyone else. Just saying. We're all here for entertainment and it's pure speculation. Alright. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time. And if I don't stream again until after the holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye-bye for now.